Hey there, my beautiful friends. So, we're doing, obviously, a different setting because, as you guys know, we moved. We're in a new house. This is the color of the walls currently in my room. So, that is what we are going with. And I have my bed here with all of my plushies. And my Jig Giant skeleton plushie right here. And she's wearing her outfit. She has a unicorn dress on. But I have all of my plushies in bed with me, as you guys can see. And yes, my bed is in this kind of little nook space. I'll do a room tour, but then I have like the rest of my my desk area and more like my big plushies under my desk. I've got Christine right there. I got a space heater because it does get cold down here, so I actually use a space heater in here when I'm not under my covers. And then we got boxes up here because I haven't unpacked everything yet because I don't have I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it, but I got my musical stuff there. I've got my blankets there. And then I have another box underneath with more stuff. I have this bin right now, which has all of my fidgets and like my main things that I go to. Obviously, you guys can see Kermit and Miss Piggy up on the windowsill there. And then we've got my TV area right there. And then on this side of the thing, we've got my giant bin of blocks. Actually a thrift store find. That giant bin of blocks right there. And then we've got another bin over there next to the TV. That's all of my plushies and stuff. And then my rocking chair has a doll and a plush. My Mickey Mouse plush and my buddy's doll. My buddy doll. And then over here, I obviously have my little area with my table and everything like that. That I'm currently using as like a place where I put you guys, where I put all my drinks, where I put everything. And we're kind of just making it work. We're making progress with how we are setting things up. And obviously this table gets moved when I'm going to bed so that I'm not knocking into it and knocking things over. But mostly I've just been using like my bed as like the main space and everything. I've got a couple of different buddies in bed with me. I may do an updated thing for you guys of plushies because I know I haven't done any more comfort item plushie videos in a little bit because I've been adapting and getting used to the new environment. So I haven't really picked up the camera very much since I've moved. I think I've gotten one video to you guys in the last few days since moving. Because let's be honest, I've been in a pretty big burnout since we went through the move. Actual moving day was a complete disaster. Not in the sense of like anything bad happened necessarily. It was just very, very stressful, and hubby and I got into more arguments that day than I think we have over the course of our entire marriage and relationship. So it's just been a lot. It's been a lot to deal with, and I've definitely been burnt out by it. I've definitely felt the exhaustion of the move. I'm excited now to be in the space that we're in now. I'm happy. It feels like home. We're finally putting everything together and making it our own. I'm so excited that this is the forever place now. So no more moves, hopefully. But at least no more moves for a very, very long time. I think that we just agreed on the idea that if we move again, it's going to be to a nursing home. Basically. So that's kind of the idea of where we're at right now. But yeah, I want to just show you guys a couple things. But I have this bin, this orange. This is not orange. This is pink. This pink bin. And in this pink bin, I obviously have my bottle that I use that has water in there right now. But I keep some comfort items and some different things. So I have my little pony friend here. Doc is also usually in there. But I've been holding on to Doc. I have a couple of snacks. I keep some snacks in my room, a couple bars, like Kind bars in my room generally, just because of, you know, reasons with my stomach. I have my Pinch Me Dough in here. I keep my eye mask in here because otherwise I will misplace it and I do not want to lose it. I have my Calm Carry in here. I have eye drops. I have the spray that I use on my pillow at night, which is just basically lavender spray, guys. Nothing major. And then I have this, which is my little pouch, and I will show you guys what's in it. Give me just a sec. I have to do something real quick because I have this pin that was in there and I don't want it to end up falling somewhere and causing problems. So I'm going to stick it somewhere like that so that it doesn't cause any issues and I don't end up poking myself with it. But we have this, which I've shown you guys, this is my Winnie the Pooh little pouch. And this is where I have my little, I have all my colored pencils and markers and things. And then I have a little mini notebook in here. Just for when I have thoughts or if I've had like a anxiety filled night or something, I have somewhere to write down my feelings. So I've been keeping that in there. Like I said, my eye drops are also in here for easy access. I have my Shusher, baby Shusher, because I actually find this comforting. I know it's meant for babies, obviously. I have anxiety pills. I have my little squishy. I always keep a squishy in here for easy access. I have a little smiley bouncy ball. Where's the smiley part? There it is. And then the last thing I keep in here is earplugs. I always have my earplugs with me because, again, one of those things that I oftentimes do need, but I oftentimes don't put it in the correct place. So in order to avoid any more issues, I do it that way. And then I keep my DBT card deck in here as well. So that is really the stuff that I keep in this little bin generally. And this kind of just sits on my table. So I've got that stuff. But yeah, that is kind of the update. That's kind of everything at the moment. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, we will do another video in which I talk about some of my stuffies and a different one. But I just wanted to give you guys this little update before I went to bed. So as always, remember, if you're going through it, you'll get through it. And remember who you are. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.